Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they
switch my controller, Dink. I couldn't even shake right there.
In their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball
Don't
away.
argue with that nigga.
Here's 2nd and 9.
You don't have no possibility. Like, I'm not feeding into that bullshit run, bro.
Throwing, Rivers. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary
guy.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jannard Avery. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Bro, tell me about it.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, my God.
The pressure gets to him again. Joe Schobert, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be
that should have been a fumble, man.
You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Bro. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
That should have been a fun busy.
The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
And the mother niggas want to
get out there and put it on display. Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you. Real. Hey, Delta. Run.
These two teams all tied after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. From the 24, Mayfield.
You just keep doing the same shit.
Oh, nearly picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there.
Hell no, nigga, that's the same play you ran on the first drive. Damn near all the way down the field. Stop it.
Close. The opportunity to change momentum.
Bro, you make
right in his hands.
Odell do the same shit, bro. I ain't dumb.
No doubt on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Give me that bum.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And
damn,
he'll be
looks like
taken
niggas
down
don't
right around the
fucking react
34
right.
after a pickup of only a yard. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Then caught by Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those
bro, that's all they want to do is scramble with Lamar. I told you, niggas don't know how to play with them niggas, bro. All you got to do is get a nice-ass play, and that's it.
Got his man, it's Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now Gordon on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Hey, bro,
and leaves creases
Gordon's
like they were able to
touch is
exploit right
devious.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing Rivers. It's complete to Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I'm going to
They're
abuse
going to
it.
have another first down as he's going to be
They're
tackled
playing
at the
that middle
Browns'
linebacker the right
20-yard
way.
line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no
You got to
more.
keep completing passes, bro.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go play action. Rivers. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And
Oh,
on a
he tried to
bad
get
return here, he gets it
shifty
out
on
to the
me.
25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception,
niggas off
just
me,
any
bro.
interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and get loose with the football
I'm gonna
again.
need them picks,
You're
dog.
going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They throw right away, and that's complete
Yeah,
on the
Dink.
right side.
You ain't playing no
That's
scrub
right,
ass
for
nigga.
4. It's 2nd
Told you
down.
I'm more on that
Brandon,
shit.
perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was
That
an
top one
incompletion
was
that
outta
would've
here,
picked it
nigga.
off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him
Ain't none of
pointing,
that.
communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. One thing to keep in mind, partners.
I know you seen that touchdown, bro.
You've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions. I can just tell you.
Oh, when niggas get
attrition
fired?
does set in for
Nah,
a
bro, when
defense.
niggas said they go
You're
too
excited
high.
about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second
Yeah.
half. Oh,
did.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Dink got lucky.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bro, Dink got lucky. I hit L1 instead of the line.
Yards. And now they can recapture the
I
lead
fucked
if
up.
they can make the PAT. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to
I
me.
missed it, too.
Down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run.
You're cutting up.
What offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Bro, I missed it because I fucking anticipated to go too early. This nigga just did it to be some funny shit. I know he did. 33-13. Get the fuck out of here, AG. I know you ain't let that nigga do that to you.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Sound like he did a Kwani move.
He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Bro, you see how he grabbed him?
The Charger drive about to get going.
Bum ass nigga out here grabbing face masks and shit.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
the Rivers is still hot. You see this shit?
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's a big problem.
Play
He ain't
action
blitzing
now.
either.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
I'm trying to tell you.
Throw good for 4. It's second down.
I ain't gonna do it
One
to
thing
Dink
you're
yet.
hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective,
They caught
able
a
to stop
timeout.
it before he get a good head of steam going.
4 yards
Oh
on
yeah,
that last
Todd.
completion, so that
Got
sets
Mortal
up
Kombat ready.
2nd 6. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. He'll get it to the 40.
Gordon.
Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Caught by Allen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down.
No playoffs, bitch.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. To throw, Rivers, and Allen's got it. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. Off the play fake here, Rivers.
Oh, he dropped it, bro. I'm sick.
Physical play on the football
Rivers
there,
is
and it's
tearing you
down.
apart.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant.
Oh, he's hurt.
Inside the 10 at the 8. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside.
Oh, I got Keenan Allen hurt. That's not good.
Block 15.
Check 45 to Mike. You can't block me.
They'll throw again. Rivers. This is caught. And
Relax.
he'll be brought down here
Damn.
at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They come out here in the I. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Trying to power it ahead with
Woo!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, my God. He's out for the game with a broken collarbone.
In the final seconds of the first
Quan,
half.
I mean, Todd, you bitch. You fucking jinxed me.
Extra point by Badgley up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown,
Don't say that, nigga. I
Badgley
still
out
got
there
weapons.
to kick it away. This will be taken short.
If that would have been a fumble, give me the ball.
The 17-yard line.
Come on, Diggy boy. What you gonna do?
The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Oh, that was a pick.
Incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So it's on to halftime in this AFC
the way the camera went?
round matchup. As we
Bro, I did
Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. And
you can move the camera up and down. I did that just in case I get a pick so I can see which way to run.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
That's how niggas be running the ball back.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I told you, Dink, ain't none of that bullshit you was doing on these niggas happening on me. Okay. Go back to that one play you like to do.
Drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
Where they going?
I agree with that.
Where niggas going?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Mike 50.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
Look at that. Told you, nigga, do that same play you like to do. That shit big.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter and interception.
Man, this was a good run for you, bro. It's over
and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
And this is caught inside the 5. Give him 30 yards there. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes
you
guys
see
are
that
as focused
shit?
as they need to be.
He'll get 2 out of that run,
Tell
and it's
him
going to
get
bring
up,
up a
nigga.
2nd and goal.
He let Melvin Gordon get up on you. I'm walking in.
Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. That is caught. It's Benjamin for the Charger touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we
That's
find
the game,
out
folks.
fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first
Hey,
score.
G, you watching this
that
shit?
doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Bro, if you was watching it, you should have said something. Oh,
The Browns drive about to get started.
the Ravens.
Charlie. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic. Coming to you, coming to you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Said that.
Hey, Alpha.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Bro, that's what I said. Like, niggas can't do shit.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and
that's why he ain't gonna make it for, like,
as much as
he made it to the divisional round and got passed on some humbug. AG's way better than him. Exactly, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
What we
2nd
doing, Dink?
and
What
10.
we doing?
That's track. 49 is the mic. Watch 49.
Now Mayfield.
Take that shit away. Take that shit away.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
I'm going to try you.
So what you got to do, you got to cut down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage,
Derwin get another clean hit.
1st and 10.
King.
49, guys. Mike.
Hey, alert.
Let's go, 49 is the mic.
You see my play calling, bro?
49 is the mic. 49 is the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It fights him off.
Come here.
And a big loss here as he's
Did you
taken
see that
down.
shit?
Joey Bosa.
I
Excellent
switched
job
up everything
on
on
that
him.
play. A big loss.
That's how you
18
get
yards.
niggas.
You can't stop me.
Come here. I'm swole joke. Man, Baker Mayfield is not breaking that nigga shit.
Now this one from
Get
about
outta
2
here.
counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Hurry. Regular. Hey, wahoo.
49, guys. Mike, 49. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Regular.
Throwing Mayfield. And he's going to be
Cuz you keep doing that weak ass
time.
shit.
Trevor Williams with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
This game is OVA, buddy.
Timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this.
Check
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And we threw it right back to him.
It's intercepted.
He got rushed.
By Eric Murray.
Yeah.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Nah, bro, he ain't got no time. No, he don't, bro. I'm telling you. Not with me.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him,
I'm going to tell you one thing, bro. That last play when he threw it, even if he would have threw it right, that would have been picked.
And on the stat sheet as well.
No, check that. Point it right. Man, I got you. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, deep.
Hey, orbit.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Bro, he been on lockdown for real. I ain't too worried.
I'm scared. 552. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come hurry. He don't want it. Check.
You're doing too much. Just hike the ball.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go.
They ain't wasting time. Let's tick
now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Cut his right. Hey, hurry. Got four down. 50.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Fuck out of here.
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Justin Jones brought him down. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Alert.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Incredible looking like that from people that look like an edible. Oh, America.
Check.
Checking the force, there. Best, diamond clear. Once iron clear. One person, he was big. Butt poke by the pairs. The blues see with nails.
Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley, 28 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's taken down right at the 45.
Tried him, bro. You see that?
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
Thinker.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
Ain't you
Somehow
thinking?
came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 36.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Rivers. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This took, oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Oh, he took it to the crib on me. They let him block that shit.
And he'll
Get
score.
the fuck out of here, bro.
Touchdown, Browns. As his
Man,
guys are
nah,
in
nigga,
for
you
6.
about to tie it
As
up,
they
bro.
now
I'm
sit
sick,
just
man.
a
Let him do
2-point
that
conversion
gay-ass
away
shit.
from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return, where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
From the gun, Mayfield being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release.
And he's injured.
Incomplete.
Goodbye.
So the lead shaved to 2 now
I
as
should
the
have been
kickoff is
fucking
away.
to the crib with 2 points. I'm
This one
sick.
fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Won't return for this game. Goodbye.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last time that a little bit of a special teams breakdown, a field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Gordon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And
Pass interference.
all the way down inside the 20. So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference
Fuck
call.
with us.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
It's easy work. It's coming again.
Second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Turn up. Kill. Hey, Delta.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's able to find him.
Touchdown!
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He did that shit.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Stanton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the
Nazir,
left leg.
we need a
Appears
pitch
to
on
be
you,
fine
bro.
now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. To try again after the sack. Stanton. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
80 weapons.
5-2, Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. Focus, defense, focus.
Go.
You can choose the Mike. Watch Mike. Cut. Hey, Mike 52.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hey, Delta. Shoot.
The backup Stanton ready for his first throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
52. I got
Quick stone, Travis. Go.
On 4th down, Stanton eluding the pressure right. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Good game, Dink.
Joey
Good game.
Bosa. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Hey, bro, 80.
So can I get my player from you now? Can I get Landry? I mean, yeah, let me get, what's his name? Who do we bet on? Schobert.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Oh my God, this nigga's a dog.
Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams there to make the grab.
I told you I was going to
The
rip your ass,
Chargers,
man.
they're able to widen their lead. From the gun, Rivers.
We came to play.
And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
8 hurt.
And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Browns drive about
Damn,
to
I
get
got
started.
everybody
They're down
activated on
big
my
here
defense.
late.
Damn,
I don't know.
what
You
the
just
dirt.
one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
That's how you get my ass in the other time,
Interception,
nigga.
return for
Had to show you
touchdown.
what was up.
Door closed, locked,
How am I weak, nigga? I
reinforced.
whooped your
So they
ass.
throw the pick six.
50
They'll get
piece.
another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
50-piece nugget, my boy.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Joey!
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
they can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. There goes a deep ball in the zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Mike Williams, the intended target. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Run 80.
Mike 22, he's got
Rivers here to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Oh, say that. I didn't even know you was in here.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now...
Give me that.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And they have
for
secured a spot
368
in the
yards on that
conference
ass.
championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can.
I don't
because
give a-
the
bro, I
focus
don't
has
really
been
care
one game
about
at a
that.
time, not looking ahead. When you get to the
I can
conference
make niggas
championship
get
game and
extra
you know
like
you're
this.
there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
I got a nigga off you. I got a nigga off you off of defense, bro. I'm building my defense off of y'all niggas.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Yeah, right. Don't do no hoe shit like that.
I ain't come to play with you. Life challenge.
He's a hoe.